The truth is, most kisses are just kisses. They're nice, but they don't change anything. But the kisses we're going to talk about today, they are different. They tap directly into his psychology and create a feeling of can't live without you obsession. In this video, I'm breaking down the 5 specific types of kisses that drive men wild. These aren't just techniques. They're a way of communicating your confidence and desire without saying a word. And make sure you stick around until the end, because the number 1 kiss is a guaranteed game changer that will leave him absolutely addicted to you. Kiss number 5. The almost kiss. Let's begin with a kiss that isn't quite a kiss at all, and that's precisely where its magic lies. This is the almost kiss, and its entire purpose is to master the art of anticipation. Think of it as the romantic equivalent of a movie trailer for the most incredible film he's ever seen. It gives him a thrilling glimpse of what's to come, leaving him desperate for the main feature. The execution is everything. You create the perfect setup. You're close. Your faces are just inches apart. Your eyes are locked, and he can feel the warmth of your breath mingling with his. The entire world seems to narrow down to that tiny, charged space between your lips. He can feel the kiss coming. His entire body is anticipating it. And that is the exact moment you pull back. Not a lot, just a subtle, deliberate inch. You break the tension not with a kiss, but with a slow, sly smile and a look that says, "I know exactly what I'm doing to you." This works on a profoundly primal level. You are essentially tapping into a basic psychological principle. The human brain is wired to desire what it cannot immediately have. By introducing that moment of deliberate denial, you aren't rejecting him. You are creatively escalating the wanting. You're transforming a simple, expected kiss into a prize he now feels compelled to win. This does 2 incredible things for you. First, it immediately establishes you as a confident, playful partner who is in control of the moment. You're not just following a script, you're writing it. That aura of self-assurance is incredibly attractive. Second, and most importantly, it chemically primes both of you for the next kiss. The buildup of anticipation makes the release of dopamine, the neurotransmitter associated with craving and pleasure, so much more powerful when your lips finally do meet. That first real kiss after a perfect, almost kiss isn't just a kiss. It's an explosion of built-up tension and desire that feels 10 times more intense than it ever would have otherwise. Kiss number 4. The unexpected kiss. Now, let's shatter the routine with our next powerful move, the unexpected kiss. Life, especially in a long-term relationship, is often built on patterns. We have our morning routines, our evening wind-downs, our predictable moments. While comfort is beautiful, predictability can be the silent killer of spontaneous passion. This kiss is the antidote to that. Its power comes entirely from its context. Don't wait for the perfect, romantic moment under the stars. Instead, choose the most mundane, ordinary moment you can find. He's loading the dishwasher, completely absorbed in a sports game on TV, or focused on a work email at his desk. This is your moment. Walk up to him calmly. Place your hand on his face to gently but firmly guide his gaze to yours, and deliver one firm, passionate, and intentional kiss. The key is to keep it brief, a few seconds at most. Then pull away, give him a warm, knowing smile, and simply walk away without a big explanation. The impact of this is monumental, and it all boils down to the message it sends. In that single, unexpected action, you are communicating so much more than just passion. You are telling him, "I was going about my day, and the sight of you was so compelling. My desire for you was so sudden and strong that I was physically drawn to you and had to act on it right now." This kind of raw, spontaneous initiative is a massive turn-on because it's a genuine expression of unfiltered desire. It makes him feel viscerally wanted, not because the setting was right or because it was expected, but just for being him. It pulls him out of the mundane and directly into a moment of intense, shared intimacy. He's left slightly stunned, his heart racing, with the wonderful realization that passion with you is not scheduled or scripted. It can ignite at any moment, making you and your relationship a constant source of exciting surprise. Kiss number 3. The whisper kiss. After the playful tension of the tease and the spontaneous shock of the surprise, we now move to a kiss that is all about deep, soulful connection. This is the whisper kiss, and it's the ultimate tool for building profound intimacy. Where the previous kisses were about creating wanting and excitement, this one is about creating feeling and security. It's a slow, deliberate dance of affection that speaks directly to the heart. The setup is crucial. You need to be fully present, shutting out the rest of the world. Pull him into a close embrace. Let your foreheads rest gently together and look into his eyes for a moment before you lean in. The kiss itself is not rushed or hungry. It's soft, lingering, and profoundly tender. You're not trying to conquer in this moment. You're trying to communicate. Then, just as you slowly begin to pull your lips away from his, you bridge the tiny gap between a physical act and an emotional one. You bring your lips to his ear and whisper. What you whisper is your secret, but its power is immense. It could be a genuine compliment about his character, a simple thank you for being you, a memory you cherish, or a quiet, specific promise of what you desire to do with him later. This combination is what makes the kiss so transformative. The physical touch of the kiss and the closeness of your bodies satisfies the need for connection, while the whispered words engage an entirely different sense. You are creating a full sensory experience that he doesn't just feel on his lips, but hears, processes, and absorbs deep into his sense of self. This kiss makes him feel truly seen and valued beyond just his physicality. It tells him that your desire for him is complex. It's woven together with admiration, gratitude, and a deep emotional bond. In a world full of noise, this quiet, intimate moment is a powerful reminder that the two of you share a private universe, strengthening the trust and the unique emotional fabric of your relationship. Kiss number 2, the neck nibble kiss. Now, let's tap into something much more raw and instinctual. If the whisper kiss speaks to the heart, the neck nibble kiss speaks directly to the primal core of his being. This kiss is a masterclass in pure, unadulterated physical sensation, and it's one of the most direct signals of desire you can send. The lips are a fantastic starting point, but limiting your attention to them is like only ever visiting the front door of a vast, fascinating castle. The neck, jawline, and that sensitive area just behind the ear are incredibly rich, erogenous zones, packed with nerve endings that are directly connected to the brain's pleasure centers. To execute this, start by gently nuzzling or placing soft, lingering kisses along the strong line of his jaw. Slowly make your way down the side of his neck. Pay attention to his breathing and the subtle shifts in his body. This is a collaborative discovery. Then, when the moment feels right, introduce a new sensation, a gentle, careful suck on the skin, or a soft nibble with your lips, being very mindful of pressure. The effectiveness of this kiss is rooted in biology and primal signaling. On a basic level, it feels incredible because you are stimulating a highly sensitive area that often goes neglected, waking up his entire nervous system. But on a deeper, more instinctual level, this act is charged with meaning. It's a bold and confident claim of your territory. There's a raw, animalistic quality to it that bypasses logical thought and taps directly into his most fundamental instincts. This kiss is a very clear, non-verbal announcement of your intentions. It's a step beyond simple affection and squarely into the realm of overt seduction. The slight, thrilling hint of danger in the nibble, combined with the soothing nature of the kisses, creates an intoxicating contrast that can make his knees weak. It drives him wild not with complex emotion, but with the straightforward, powerful language of physical pleasure, showing him without a single word just how passionately you want him. Kiss number 1. The slow burn kiss. We have now arrived at the pinnacle, the kiss that synthesizes all the elements of the others into one masterful act of connection. This is the slow burn, and it is the ultimate expression of confidence and sensual leadership. While the other kisses are specific tools for specific moments, this one is a complete philosophy of intimacy. It begins with your initiative, but unlike the quick, surprising attack, this initiation is a deliberate and unhurried invitation. You are not asking for a kiss. You are commanding the moment with a serene authority that says you have all the time in the world and you choose to spend it here with him. The physicality is crucial. This is not a kiss that happens only with the lips. You must use your hands as anchors of connection. One hand cradles his face, your thumb gently stroking his cheekbone, while the other finds its place at the nape of his neck, fingers softly tangling in his hair. This dual anchor point is a physical manifestation of your presence. It is both tender and possessive, pulling him into your world. The progression of the kiss itself is a story you are telling. It begins not with heat, but with softness, a slow, lingering meeting of the lips that is almost exploratory. You are not rushing toward a destination. You are savoring every single second of the journey. Then, with a gradual, almost imperceptible shift, you begin to build the intensity. You lead the dance, increasing the pressure and passion at a pace you set, demonstrating a control that is not about restriction, but about the exquisite prolonging of pleasure. And here lies the final masterful stroke. You are the one to pull away first. Just as the kiss reaches a peak of intensity, you slowly, reluctantly break the contact, leaving a silent, aching space where the passion just was. You look into his eyes, your breath mingling, and offer a small, knowing smile. This entire sequence is intoxicating because it is a perfect display of confident desire. You are not a passive recipient. You are an active, creative force in the intimacy. The combination of your initial tenderness, the building passion you control, and the final act of pulling away creates a powerful emotional arc for him. It makes him feel profoundly desired, not in a frantic way, but in a way that is sure, deliberate, and utterly captivating. By ending the kiss, while the energy is still at its peak, you ensure it is not finished, but merely paused. You leave him suspended in the feeling, craving its return. This is the kiss that will replay in his mind for hours, even days afterward. It's the kiss that doesn't just drive him wild in the moment, but leaves him permanently, wonderfully under your spell. So there you have it. We've journeyed through the 5 kisses that have the power to transform your connection. The tease, which masterfully builds anticipation. The surprise, which shatters routine with raw desire. The intimate connector, which forges a deep emotional bond. The primal trigger, which speaks to his most basic instincts. And finally, the ultimate confidence, which synthesizes it all into a single, unforgettable statement of your power. But if you take only one thing from this, let it be this fundamental truth. The most potent ingredient in any of these kisses is not a specific technique, but the mindset you bring to it. The real magic happens when you decide to be fully present in the moment, silencing the outside world and focusing all of your attention on the shared experience you are creating. It's about embracing your own confidence, understanding that your desire is a gift, and that taking the lead in intimacy is not about being aggressive, but about being an active and creative architect of your own pleasure and connection. Remember, kissing is so much more than a prelude. It is a rich, nuanced conversation all on its own. For too long, you may have been speaking just a few basic words of this language. Now, you have learned an entire vocabulary of desire. You know how to whisper a promise, how to shout with a surprise, how to build suspense, and how to communicate a deep, soulful connection, all without saying a word. This knowledge is a form of power, the power to reignite sparks, to deepen intimacy, and to constantly remind your partner of the irresistible, dynamic woman who stands before him. So, go forward with this new language on your lips. Be present, be confident, and never, ever be afraid to start the most captivating conversations. Now, I want to hear from you. This is where our conversation continues. Learning is one thing, but application is everything. So tell me, which of these kisses are you most excited to try first? Is it the playful tension of the almost kiss, or the raw confidence of the slow burn? I am genuinely curious, and make it a point to read every single comment you leave. Your experiences and stories are what make this community so powerful, so please share your thoughts and questions down below. If this video brought you value and gave you a new sense of confidence, I have a small request that makes a huge difference in helping this channel grow. If you found this helpful, please do me a huge favor and smash that like button. It tells the YouTube algorithm that this is content worth sharing. Then, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I am constantly creating new guides and sharing more secrets to help you master your love life, build unshakable confidence, and create the deeply connected relationship you deserve. And to make sure you never miss a step on this journey, tap that notification bell right after you subscribe. That way, you'll be the first to know whenever we drop a new video, and you won't risk missing out on any of our transformative tips. Thank you so much for investing this time in yourself and your relationship today. You've taken a powerful step towards becoming an even more captivating and connected partner. Now you have the tools, you have the knowledge. All that's left is to go out there and put it into practice. You are powerful, you are desirable, and you are absolutely magnetic. Now go be irresistible.